With their win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday, the New Orleans Saints kept their infinitely small playoff chances alive. So you're saying there's a chance? No, what I'm saying is there's a certainty the Black and Gold Today is up next. Welcome to the Black and Gold Today, sponsored by Cadillac of New Orleans. I'm Jim Derry. The Saints gave their fans a little bit of an early Christmas present on Sunday as the defense decided to show up, and show up well. For the first time this season, they allowed less than 20 points in a game. Also, for the first time, they allowed less than 300 total yards in a game. Sparked by their Russian defense, Sean Payton obviously was happy after the game.
I thought we did a number of things well. Like I said, I thought we defended the run pretty well. This is a good rushing team. I mean, coming into this game, we talked about it all week. In the last 5 weeks, they're tops in the NFL running the football. The running backs playing well, their offensive line. I thought the coverage, we were solid. There wasn't any of the big explosive plays that went over our head. And yet we made enough plays offensively, and we were good with the football. We were smart.
On the other side of the ball, other than the stellar play of Drew Brees, it was also a great day for Tim Hightower. Not only did he score his first touchdown in 4 years, but he also was able to give a big lift to a rushing offense that was beleaguered and beset by injuries. He talked about that after the game on Sunday.
Just proud of this team. To be a part of winning. Winning is not easy in this league, so I don't care what our record is. To have a win on the road in the division after the adversity that we faced, man, it's special, and I'm very thankful for it.
Your first touchdown in over 4 years. Did you ever think this moment would occur for you?
I sure dreamed it. I sure dreamed of it, man. I sure prepared as hard as I could for it. So one thing I do know is nothing in life is guaranteed. So no, I didn't know, but I prepared the best that I could. And I'm just thankful that the coaches gave me this opportunity, man. We had a great game plan coming into it.
After all that you've been through, just talk about your mindset during this game. Getting the first couple of runs under your belt, did that help the confidence, obviously?
It did, man. It was kind of tough at the beginning of this game, not to be too emotionally involved in this game early. I don't know if that makes sense, but just not to let my emotions early get the best of me, and just kind of calm down and settle in. And, I didn't know how many opportunities I would have, so to almost, when you're in that situation, you almost start stretching and trying to play outside of yourself. And, man, like the coaching staff and the players, I mean, they really rallied around me, and you can just feel the confidence in the guys. They were almost looking forward to watching me get this opportunity, and that kind of helped me settle in a little bit.
And for Brees, it was another day, another milestone, as he was able to pass Dan Marino and move into 4th place all-time for the most touchdown passes in NFL history. The future Hall of Famer is just 2 behind Tom Brady for 3rd, well behind Peyton Manning and Brett Favre. But still, as Brees talked about it Sunday, he couldn't help but reminisce and think back to when he first got into the league back in 2001.
Interesting thing is my first NFL game ever, preseason game, back in 2001 when I was a rookie, was down in Miami at the stadium there, which I think at the time it was Joe Robbie. And I remember going out to the field in pregame and looking up at their Ring of Honor. And sure enough, there's Dan Marino's name, and he'd only been retired for 2 years maybe. But it had his name, all the years he played, and then it had a couple of his records. It had the total yardage, the touchdowns, and maybe the completions, all of which he owned those records at the time. I mean, and I remember looking up there and just thinking, those are astronomical. Those are impossible. How would somebody ever reach those numbers? So that part of it's just, it makes me look back and just realize just how lucky I am, how grateful I am to have had this opportunity, and hopefully we've got a few more of these in the future.
It was another stellar day for Drew Brees indeed. And right after this, we'll be back with Monday's Extra Point.
What's one of the nicest things that comes with your new Cadillac from Cadillac of New Orleans? 0% interest.
Get 0% interest on all new Cadillacs, now at Cadillac of New Orleans. New owners, new attitude, on Lime Street in Rye in Metairie.
And for today's Extra Point, we go back in time 35 years to December 14th, 1980. What was so special about that day, you ask? The Saints won. Well, they won yesterday. What was special about this one, though, was the Saints won for the only time that season. They defeated the New York Jets 21-20 in the Meadowlands. And as Tony Galbraith crossed the goal line for that winning score, it began to snow. Take a look.
And the score. Tony Galbraith.
They try to go after him.
They have 10 men on the line of scrimmage. They're going after him. But they get the blocking.
He
drives it. A beauty. Over the head of Harper. Rolling deep. Harper takes it on the 16 to the 20. And they drop him on the 25. Kick to 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all over. The Saints have won their first game of the year. Dick Stanfield, arms up there. The Saints, if they lost today, would have been the first team in the history of the NFL to ever lose 15 games in a year. 14.
Well, that'll wrap it up for today. Join me tomorrow when we'll talk more about the Saints' victory about the Buccaneers and look ahead just a little bit to that Monday night contest against the Detroit Lions. See you tomorrow.